What's up guys, it is I, once again, Yusuf Al-Sanid, and today guys, I want to talk about and review Ilya Naishuller's 2015 science fiction / action thriller, Hardcore Henry. And Hardcore Henry, if you don't know, is an action film that we see from the first person point of view of this character, the title character, Henry, and it's made by Russian filmmaker Ilya, and this movie has received a lot of mixed reviews. Now there are some people who love it. The ones who love it are the action junkies or the hardcore gamers who love first-person action games like yours truly. And then there are the haters being the asshole snobbish critics who are know-it-alls and they really can't enjoy a good action movie. And Hardcore Henry is a damn good action movie. Ilya's Hardcore Henry is actually inspired by two things. One is the first-person action-adventure games, and the other one is this 2013 music video he made. I think it's called Breaking Elbows or something like that. I have seen the music video prior to watching Hardcore Henry, and I love it guys. We basically see the point of view of the character like we do in Hardcore Henry, only this character has been captured and he's being interrogated, or he's about to be whacked, which is basically a term used by the mob guys to kill someone, a hit basically. And this guy we see from a first person point of view is about to be killed by these mob guys, and they unleashed a dog on him, so because, you know, they want him to suffer. Only this guy fights off the mob guys after he throws the dog through the window. And guys, the moment that dog flew through the window, I was not only laughing my ass off, but I knew what the story was gonna be about. And in that 3-minute music video, it already established that this world that we're set in is so ridiculous, so insane, and it's downright awesome, just like Hardcore Henry is. There are so many movies in which a guy kills many people, countless actually, and he never kills a dog for some reason. I mean, dude, are you some kind of pussy? Hardcore Henry and this dude in the music video, however, they don't give a damn about a dog. No. Call me sick if you want, but I enjoy that shit, I really do. And it's because of that 2013 music video made by Ilya, he decided to expand on this universe by writing a script which I think took 2 or 1 year to write. That script is the genesis of what would become Hardcore Henry. And Hardcore Henry, guys, is in every sense of the word pure awesomeness. The story opens up with Henry himself, and we see Henry as a child from a first-person point of view. Henry's being bullied by these kids who are a bunch of assholes, and they break his toy, a toy robot, and that actually plays a huge theme in the entire story, for what story there is. And Henry's dad, who's played by the always awesome Tim Roth, tells him, "You little pussy." We soon cut to the present day where Henry is being treated by his beloved wife, Estelle, who is a scientist working on Henry's new body, because apparently Henry has lost all 4 of his limbs and she's giving him these artificial limbs. Henry's beloved wife, Estelle, explains to Henry that he's been in some kind of accident and they treated him by giving him new limbs, artificial limbs, as well as a heart and different organs, which are all fake, I believe. And Henry is basically being powered by this battery in his heart. It takes some time, but Henry slowly adjusts to his new body and he's able to move his limbs, starting from his hand and his legs. He's able to walk, and right before Estelle can provide him with his voice, his own voice, they are attacked by this guy known as Akane. And Akane is a very flamboyant, psychotic motherfucker with creepy looking eyes. I mean, his eyes are as white and pale as his hair. This guy is so creepy, so psychotic, very flamboyant, yet at the same time so cool and somewhat seductive. If you guys and gals know me, I love psychotic villains, and psychotic villains who are very seductive and very flamboyant. That's the kind of villain I dig. And Akane, as much of an asshole as he is, I love this guy. He threatens Henry's wife Estelle, and he kills Estelle's 2 friends, the 2 scientists who worked for her. And right before Akane's about to kill Henry, Estelle breaks them out and they escape through a escape pod. They land safely on the ground, only they are ambushed by Akane's men who are armed to the teeth, and they underestimate Henry, just like his wife pointed out. Henry tries to fight back but is eventually overwhelmed by the number of Akane's men, and he tries to find cover because they have guns, he doesn't, and he's rescued by this guy known as Jimmy. I'll call him Jimmy Boy, and Jimmy Boy is played by Sholto Copley, who you might all know from District 9 by Peter Jackson. It was produced by Peter Jackson and it was directed by Neil Blomkamp. camp, and Sholto Copley is a really good actor. I love him so much. I also love him in Maleficent with Angelina Jolie, a very underrated great movie I love. He's a guy who actually wants to help Henry for some reason, and he understands why Henry was made, and he actually knows Henry's origin, and he tries to guide him through the city. Here's the big twist, however, and without giving any spoilers away, Jimmy Boy isn't one man, he's not two, he's not three, but multiple men. By that I mean Jimmy is actually an android who has different versions of himself. You see him as this agent of sorts, then you see him as a hobo, then you see him as a drug addict pimp, a hippie, a colonel, a soldier, a veteran soldier. There are so many versions of Jimmy Boy, it's just insane, and for some reason he wants to actually guide Henry through all the chaos that is caused by Akane's men, and Akane wants him dead for a reason. It's hard to believe, but Jimmy Boy is actually Henry's only ally against Akane. Henry's only hope to save his beloved wife Estelle is to cooperate with Jimmy Boy, and Jimmy Boy has a sick sense of humor, guys. I love Jimmy Boy as a character so much, and Sholto Copley displays so many range as an actor while playing Jimmy Boy in all his variations. I love his sick sense of humor, and I love his personality, and he is a weird motherfucker, guys, but he's so awesome, so cool, like Henry, and of course Akane. If you guys and gals don't know at this point, but Hardcore Henry isn't sold by the story, it's more sold because of the action, all of which takes place in a first-person point of view. It is so much fun to see Henry do these parkour stunts, get into gunfights, and assist Jimmy Boy against many of Akane's men. I had such a good time watching it. I was going crazy by the end, and I actually gave out a yell, "Woo! Baby, yeah!" That's how much fun I had watching this film. And guys, I'm gonna sound weird, and I really am that damn weird, but my favorite scene of the entire film is actually when Henry goes into this brothel where he meets the drug addict pimp of Jimmy, and Henry receives a warm welcome by the drug addict pimp along with his girls, these girls being prostitutes. And while Jimmy Boy is trying to find a way to power up Henry because he's running low on batteries, these girls are actually, comforting Henry. And by comforting, they are actually flirting with him, they're fondling him, and they actually try to heal him. How do they heal Henry? Well, through the power of sex. And guys, if you ask me, there's no greater medicine than sex. Oh yeah, baby. These girls who are so kind, sweet, and adorable actually try to give Henry oral pleasure, and right before they can do that, Jimmy Boy comes in to power up Henry, and then all mayhem breaks loose as Akane men shoots the place down. It is so damn cool, guys. I'm crazy, I know, guilty as charged, but I love prostitutes who are so sweet, so kind, and just so considerate to a man, especially when a man like Henry is young and cool and so cute, unlike many of the men who come into the brothel. Most men that come into the brothel are either old or just ugly looking, but Henry is cute, young, and he's fresh meat for the girls. Oh yeah! Besides my love for the very sweet, adorable, kind prostitutes at the brothel, I really love the action and the story. There isn't much story to begin with, but I really like it for what it presented, and I love the first person point of view of Henry as we see him go through the motion and him getting into these action sequences. It's so much fun, and once again, the parkour stunts is awesome. The direction by Ilya is so great. I love the cinematography, and this is the kind of film you'd watch for the action, not for the story, not for the themes or ideas, but just pure action at its best. I love how in the beginning Tim Roth, who plays Henry's dad, actually calls him a little pussy, and there is one dude in the film who Henry chases across the city. He calls Henry half machine and half pussy. Throughout the film, Henry has two choices after his wife Estelle has been kidnapped. He can either sit down, kneel like a dog, and die like a pussy, or he can stand up, fight, kick ass, spill blood, and be what he is. That is hardcore. Hardcore fucking Henry. Ilya's Hardcore Henry is so much fun to watch. I had a damn great time watching this movie, and if you guys and gals love action films, I'm sure you'll like this movie. And once again, the story is not there. It's almost irrelevant. There is no story, but the action is so good, and I'm sure you guys and gals will like it. And that's my review to Ilya's Hardcore Henry. I really love this movie. Do check it out if you get the chance. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe if you wish, and do check out my gaming channel where I do Let's Play series, gaming content, all kind of good stuff. Until next time, peace out, take care, adios, amigos, au revoir, and sayonara.